always had the limiting belief of like charging $100 a cut, especially with my environment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying like, bro, 100 in Arlington, crazy. Usually Dallas is like literally like 20 minutes away, so that's like the big city. So I always had like the limiting belief, like, could I be charging $100 here in Arlington? Do I have to move to Dallas to charge that much, where there's more people, or it's more saturated?
Because you were charging what at that time?
I was charging like about 75, and that was already like at my peak. I was like, damn, like people barely affording this. What I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. I was hearing a lot of like complaints almost.
Yeah.
But that's just part of the game. A lot of people get to like.
Yeah. You know, the funniest thing I heard is never take advice from a customer.
Yeah. Take advice from a customer.
From like a client, because what advice are they going to give you?
Facts.
Oh, Mario, we don't want to pay more than this, man. Like, no one's going to pay that. You should probably just stay where you're at. If anything, I'd drop your prices lower. It's like, bro, wait a minute. Whose team are you on?
Yeah.
I'm trying to win my freedom back, you know? So, what happened when you started taking advice from people who were in a scenario you actually wanted, or even taking your own advice and not listening to the customer?
So, yeah, I always heard the saying of listen to the people that are in a position that you want to be in.
Straight up.
Not listen to the people that you're not, that is not in the position that you want to be in, right? So
that's a good point. Like, for those of us who did go to barber school, the instructors at barber school aren't driving Rolls Royces. They're not in penthouses. They're not gaining tons of followers, making an impact online. They're not doing probably all the things that you dreamed of doing.
Yeah.
And if you ask a barber school instructor, can you charge $100 for a haircut, what do you think they would say?
Oh, man, that is rare.
Yeah.
Now thinking about it, a lot of barber school owners don't be charging too much.
Barbershop owner,
barbershop owner,
school teacher, whatever. So my point is, you started to like get around different information, and you went from like 30 when you opened your shop to what?
100, all the way to 100. So I opened the shop. Well, I believe I was charging like around $40 before I opened the shop. I was working at a barbershop before that, grinding 2 years, $40 a cut, 2 years, like grinding. Just working there every single day from like 10 to close, you feel me, 10 to 8.
Yeah.
I stacked it up, ran up like 40 bands around there. But I was just in a cycle, and it took me 2 years. And those 40 bands, like charging $100 now, you can make real quick. So what I realized opening the shop at 18, that's when I started doing content, because I needed like some business coming in. I needed more clientele coming in from the shop, for the shop. So I started doing content, and I had actually one of my boys, Alexis, I don't know if you know him, you probably know him. He was in your free school group, joined up, seen it worked, put me on, I seen it worked, started pulling more clientele, and I realized, damn, social media is where it's at.
Yeah.
Social media is where it's at.
Yeah.
Then I decided to invest into myself,
Yeah.
got me a mentor with a team all behind him of just straight winners. My mindset changed, all that good stuff.
Let's talk about the mindset. So $40 haircuts all day long. You can make a lot of money, but it was like taking your whole entire day.
Facts.
And so a quote we always say is, the man who works all day has no time to make money. You stopped working all day and you started charging more, freed up your time. What other mindset shifts did you make? Where a lot of barbers are stuck at right now is $40. That's where you used to be.
Yeah.
Now you're in Miami. You're out here taking trips.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. I'm getting goosebumps off of that question right now. So, yeah, that's actually a pretty good question, because the limiting belief I had, a lot of barbers think you gotta you gotta grind it out. You don't gotta grind it out. What you gotta do is scale your business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get more people to know you. At the end of the day, it's not the best barber that wins, it's the best known. More people know you, more people will pay you, right? So that's a limiting belief I notice a lot of barbers have. They think, bro, I gotta be the coldest, like I gotta be better than this dude, bro. There's so many barbers in Texas, bro. And you could be so cold, right? But at the end of the day, who knows you, bro? You gotta like put yourself on social media so people can start coming towards you. I have literally people come like 1-2 hours. That's the average client coming in all the way to Arlington.
You get noticed now. Like
noticed.
In your city, right?
In my city,
you got
around people.
Oh, Mario, bless my Mario.
Yeah. And then another thing I noticed too, like at the beginning, a lot of people are gonna start hating on you, and you can start getting into your head. But you gotta tell yourself, you know what you're doing this for. You've seen other people do it, so why can't you do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's something I went through. Just not thinking I was gonna be able to charge this much, especially in this area where it's just a lot of like low class, middle class. Especially with two big cities around, like literally right next to me, and we're right here in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, after breaking that, I went up to 100, and now I'm making the same amount of money in just like 2 days.
That's how you hack yourself out of the matrix of trading all your time for money and enjoying your life.
Yeah, I was working a whole week to make what I make in literally 2 days. Like what? 2 days, man. So crazy. You guys start believing in yourself that y'all worth it. Stop telling yourself the wrong things, and y'all gonna win, man. Stop playing. If you in a small city, you can still charge a lot. Let's go.
Come on.